What's going on, guys? Have a good night. Back with another video. Today I thought I'd go ahead and show you guys some gameplay of DomiNations. So you are probably thinking, what is this game? And I'm gonna go ahead and briefly explain the game before I get into the actual gameplay, because if I get into the gameplay, a lot of you are gonna be like, what is that? And what is that? And what are you doing there? And yeah. So the first thing is, DomiNations is a game where you build up your own town, defend, attack, and progress by moving on to different ages, or to say it a little bit simpler, time periods. This is your city center, basically the heart of your base. Here we have the anti-tank gun that shoots strong shots to defend against heavy tanks. Moving on, we have the tower, which is a single targeting tower that deals heavy damage. Machine gun, which deals lower damage but attacks toward the troops instead of just a single troop. Mortar, which does heavy area splash damage for light spam attackers, or just in general light troops. Air defense, which we all know obviously attacks air, so yeah. And we have the fort, which stores their generals, or those generals can be seen as heroes or like an epic or something, so yeah. Not to mention, by the way, that the fort also defends your base, so yeah. Looking in the outside, we have bunkers, which do deploy tanks while you're being attacked. We have garrisons, which deploy troops to defend your base, like, you know, light men that just shoot all day. And we have the terracotta army, which gives you extra troops for a battle once a day, or you can just change that ability and get something else. And yeah, the currencies in this game is gold, food, oil, and crown. And just in case you want to just buy a bunch of gems if you want to gem the living hell out of your base. Also, one more thing, the detail in this game is just insane. It has just the smallest things in the game, like roads, which, by the way, the roads aren't just decorations, they actually play a role in the game. And also houses, which do have actual people that help out in your village. So of course there are many other things that I did not mention, but to keep things simple, I'm gonna go ahead and leave it there. And if you want to go ahead and play the game, the link is below. So I just want to thank the guys over at Nexon for sponsoring this video. So back to the base, we are maxed in this game. We are level 176 and we are in the last age. So I'm gonna go ahead and try and build a base. I think that I can, you know, build a better base than this. We have air defenses laying outside and we're protecting the beach. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop on some music. So yeah.
Man, this money looking evil. I think it's the devil. Feel like I'm a rebel. Pedal to the metal. If you really want that bling, I pull that string like I'm Geppetto. I heard you should never settle for that chick who rocks stilettos. Like everybody really wanna copy the game. Heart so cold like a rock in a chain, but I really wanna go, really wanna flow, really wanna stay right on top of the game. Now tell me, how does that look now? I don't think I'll ever look down, but I feel like Peter Pan. Moose Money is Captain Hook now. Music is therapeutic. Every time that I abuse it, I feel like I'm about to lose it. I got it, now watch me prove it. Yeah, everybody knows so, but don't gas me like Sunoco. When you only got one life to live, don't waste a life for loco. Hype me up, they wanna get me down, they wanna hold my hand, they wanna trip me now. Believe that or not, like rip me now. I feel like a 550 pounds, triple double vision. My love's 100 digits, my dream is super clean, nobody is messing with it.
I say this life is so damn crazy, crazy than a mother. But look, I'm not complaining, boy, I'm rocking with my brother. I wake up in the morning, wash my face and take a piss. Cause that girl right on the list, and get right back into this. But first you better hold it down for me, you better hold it down. Can you make me feel at home when my feet is off the ground? Can you promise you don't kill it just in case I don't get back? When you better hold it down for me, you better hold it down for me. My life is getting complex, I just try to keep it simple. I gotta be the one, cause number 2 for pencils, man, I just keep to myself. Well, I guess I play my role. I'm new school with a tad bit of daylight, so they coming around and see what I got. My J on the ground, supreme on the top. I'm on the stage, he on the block. I'm from the bottom, now we on the top. We been in every city, we do a track in Brody. Set shop up in these tellies, sweet life for Zach and Cody. How could you say that you better than me? I'm in a place you never could see. Wherever I eat is a delicacy, wherever I spit is competitive B. About to go bazooka, the smoke look like it's hookah. Out in Oakland with 2 women, they hanging with Mr. Cooper. Control of the web, I'm gunning for Spud. You heard what I said, I'm coming for blood. WP, I'm throwing it up, the realest of realists running with us. We do this for our fans, don't get into specifics. Plus I'm dope boy in my city, so don't get it mooch and twisted. I say this life is so damn crazy, crazy than a mother. But look, I'm not complaining, boy, I'm rocking with my brother. I wake up in the morning, wash my face and take a piss. Kiss that girl right on the lips, and get right back into this. But first you better hold it down for me, you better hold it down. Can you make me feel at home when my feet is off the ground? Can you promise you don't kill it just in case I don't get back? When you better hold it down for me, you better hold it down for me. How can I be so hostile? Raised on all this gospel. My pop always told me, son, nobody can stop you. If you want it, then you got it. Writing verses like a prophet. Best believe me, you should stop it for your life be on the dotted. Ayy, daydreaming this real world. They be living that fake life, but I take life and I go fast. I don't see no brake lights, but I feel like I'm the captain. Trust is half the treasure. They say nothing lasts forever, but this stuff we have together. I say this life is so damn crazy, crazy than a mother. But look, I'm not complaining, boy, I'm rocking with my brother. I wake up in the morning, wash my face and take a piss. Just that go right on the list and get right back into this. But first you better hold it down for me, you better hold it down. Can you make me feel at home when my feet is off the ground? Can you promise you gon' kill it just in case I don't get back? When you better hold it down for me, you better hold it down for me. I say this life is so damn crazy, crazy than a mother. But look, I'm not complaining, boy, I'm rocking with my brother. I wake up in the morning, wash my face and take a piss. Just that go right on the list and get right back into this. But first you better hold it down for me, you better hold it down. Can you make me feel at home when my feet is off the ground? Can you promise you gon' kill it just in case I don't get back? When you better hold it down for me, you better hold it down for me.
So now we're going to go ahead and do an attack. This is just a basic barracks here. You have a ton of barracks in this game. If you play Clash and you're moving on to this game, you have a ton of more options. So here we have the normal barracks. You have your normal troops, medium tank, field mortar, which, by the way, I do love the field mortar. It's pretty sick. And, you know, just a basic infantry and stuff like that. We also have the factory here, which does contain heavy tanks, which is basically using oil, so it's more expensive, but you do get a better deal. We have the bazooka, heavy machine guns, so all these are pretty much just heavy troops, and they're pretty good. We have the airstrip, which you can go ahead and train up some air units to call in while you're attacking multiple times during the battle. We have the fort here, which does contain your generals, which are basically like hero type troops or like a epic. They're pretty strong and they are pretty tanky as well. That's why you can only train 2, by the way, because if you were to bring 5 of them, then it'd just be OP. Here we have the War Academy, which does contain your war tactics. You can drop, well, they're basically like spells. So you have first aid, you have protect, which does like 50% less damage to anything coming at you for a short period of time, and you have a ton of other options here. And finally, we have the mercenary camp, which does train up your troops with a different type of resource, basically your goods, which are hard to get, but you do get a good trade-off with good troops here. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and find a match, and I'll be right back when I do find a good one. So peace. All right, you guys, I'm back, and we found this guy over here. So I'm gonna go ahead and try and go from the bottom. I am no specialist at attacking, but I do know that you have to deploy your tanks first, so they take down, you know, they take on the damage and all that stuff. So I'm gonna deploy my 3 tanks here. I have 1, 2 heavy tanks, and I also have a Mech Arthur, which is a special troop. So gonna go ahead and deploy my infantry in back. Here we go. Some bazookas. I have 5 of those. My Napoleon, my mortars, and the rest of my troops. So the first thing I'm going to do is heal all of my troops and try and make them go toward this tower over here. You can guide them every 30 seconds. So I'm going to deploy a protect to protect some of the troops. And where can I deploy a fighter here, like a strike here? I'm going to deploy it right here. And I'm going to deploy my bomber right on this defense right over here, this mortar over here. So I have to re-guide my troops right in a second here. So 1 more second and deploy it right in the middle here. So all my tanks can go in there because I do have all my light troops in there just surviving. So I'm going to deploy some more troops in the outside here. These are my special troops as well, mercenary army. And deploy a heal in the center and also a protect to protect all my troops. Alright, so deploy the strike here and a bomber right on this mortar. And I think I'll heal them right in a second after the effect goes away again. So where can I... Alright, so looking good so far. We have 46% and we have 2 stars as well. So the total on this game is 5 stars, by the way. So just because you get 3 stars doesn't mean you got 100%. So 3 stars so far. I'm going to deploy my marker right in the middle here, so all my troops can guide onto the center. So a heal spell, and where can I deploy my fighter and bomber? Just gonna deploy it on a defense here. So a fighter on this tower, and then a bomber on this tower over here. And I think that should do it. Can we get the 100%? We only have 1 minute left on this battle. So I don't think we can get the 100%, but at least we can get all the defenses, I think. He has one defense here. I didn't really see that one, but I think this should be good. 75% damage so far. I'm going to heal my tanks one more time, and then I'm going to go ahead and re-guide them all the way over here so they can go ahead and just walk over there. So I think that should be good. I will be ending it soon because I don't really think I can get any further than this. So let's see. All right, so 2 seconds left, and we still have most of our tanks living, but that is pretty much it, guys. We ran out of time, and we got 87%, close to 5 stars. And we got 500,000 gold and 360k food and 733 oil. Not to mention also the battle bonuses on the left side, which is insane. So heading back home, that is pretty much it for that attack. And by the way, just a tip, you can go ahead and go to the barracks and retrain the troops that you just had a second ago. So it's pretty awesome feature that they have in the game. Also, to download, just go ahead and search DomiNations on the App Store, or you can click on the link below. So hope you guys enjoyed. Please rate, comment, subscribe for more videos. Tell me what you guys think below in the comment section. Make YouTube. See you on the next one. Peace.